In the world of the Philly cheesesteak, there are two cheese options, really. One is Provolone, and one is Cheez Whiz. Today, we try them both. First, a little disclaimer. I've never been to Philly. I think I know one woman, Elisa, that is from Philly. Aside from that, I can't say I've been at, aside from that, I can't fucking speak. Short of knowing Elisa, I've never been to Pat's. I've never been to Gino's. I've never been to Tony Luke's. Though the great Tony Luke was here in our kitchen where we had a little cheesesteak off.
Sounds sexual.
Does sound a little sexual, doesn't it? Creepy. But today we're gonna make the cheesesteak the proper way for the beef and the onions and stuff like that. And then one will get Provolone and one will get Cheez Whiz. And we'll taste them and we'll see what we like better. Of course, it's a personal opinion, but now you'll know how to do it properly as I can, having never been there, never worked in a cheesesteak shop, never had one sent to me. Let's just start with some onions, shall we? We shall. Little avocado oil on our hot Evo, and on they go. And the smell right away, right away. At this point, there's really not much to do other than let them start to get soft, caramelize a little bit. I don't want them brown or anything, but I want them definitely getting more flavor, but getting tender and soft and yummy. In the world of the proper cheesesteak, there are really only a couple of decisions that have to be made. Which type of cheese, Cheez Whiz, Provolone in our case today, and with onions or without onions. And if you had one with Cheez Whiz, you would order it like this, Whiz with. Tells the guy behind the counter everything he needs to know. Provolone without. Tells the guy behind the counter everything he needs to know. We're only going one way today, with. Onions are going in both of these. The difference will be the cheese, but. So they're gonna get a little more cooking because we're gonna put them in with the steak, which we're about to cut in a minute. So I don't want them too done. I love onions. I love onions. There should always be a giant pile of onions on the Evo cooking at all times. Like that's gonna happen. Like I barked out an order to somebody here. That would be me. I'd be barking to myself. So, okay. At this point, I love these guys. Okay, so I'm gonna take these guys off and then share some fun news with you. Here we go, they're good. Okay, you know I'm a fan of avocado oil. And why do I like it? I like it for reasons I've explained many times. It's made with good fat. It smokes at 500 degrees, and that pretty much takes out everybody else. The point of using oil is for lubrication, obviously. Sometimes you want it for flavor purposes. Extra virgin olive oil, maybe a final drizzle on something, sesame oil when you're making Asian type foods, that kind of stuff. But generally, 95% of the time, what you want from your oil is lubrication. And if I can use an oil that smokes at a higher temperature, is made with good fat, is better for you than the other ones, I'm gonna go for it. And my choice has always been avocado oil. So, Chosen Foods, the choice for 100% pure avocado oil, came and said, Sam, we want to be part of your YouTube channel. And we were like, wow, that's awesome. They go, we're excited about you. You hit a million subscribers. It's a lot of people that you talk to on a regular basis about using avocado oil the right way. And I said, I would have liked you to have shown up when we had 500,000 viewers, but I'm not going to say no to you guys. So today marks our first day with Chosen Foods, 100% pure avocado oil as the official oil of Sam the Cooking Guy. Thank you, Chosen. Thank you, Chosen. That's very cool of you. But to make it even cooler, Chosen said, all right, we love you. We love your subscribers. We'd like to give away some oil. I thought, hell, that's fantastic. So they're going to give away 100 bottles.
Nice.
100 bottles. The 500 ml bottle of avocado oil. And that's, I mean, honestly, that is very nice. I didn't ask them to do that. Oh, hold on. Sorry. Hello? It's Joseph. Yes. Doing it right now. Oh. That's cool. Thank you. That's very nice. Thank you. Okay. You bet. See ya. Well, guess what? They don't want to give away 100. They want to give away 250 of the 500 ml bottle. How amazing is that? These guys, honestly, I've known them for some time. Sorry. Still, yeah. 500 bottles. 500 bottles. And make it the 1 liter bottle. You guys. Well, I just got chills. I got avocado oil chills, but I got them. Okay. All right. Yeah. Love you too. Okay, bye. 500 of that one. 500 bottles of this. The 1 liter bottle, that's a lot of oil, ladies and gentlemen. You will be cooking the right way, a healthier way, a better way. You won't be ruining your food by scorched olive oil on the flat top or in the pan for your. Oh my God, this is yeah. 1,000 bottles you want to give away. The big one, yes. Okay, no, seriously. Drinks. Let's get together. Oh, I will. No, on me. Okay. See ya. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay. Bye. This keeps getting better. So here's what you do to get your oil. Go to this website. The great front door. Sorry. Well, coming. Hey. Thank you. Look at that. Let's go open it. That's crazy. Delivered by courier. Wow. How important do I feel? What? I wonder what we got, Max. What? Chosen? Screw it. Make it 2,000 bottles. Unbelievable. You're the nicest people ever. Everybody's going to love you. And your oil, of course. Okay, so here's what you do. Go to thegreatestcookingoil.com. Sign up. And one of these, the big boys, one of the 1 liter bottles of 100% pure avocado oil from Chosen. Wait to hear it playing. I wonder if there's a banner saying 5,000. No, it's not. This will come to you. I'm telling you, it will change the way. This sounds like one of those old biplanes, doesn't it? This is about the time you hear the engine sputter and then cut out.
Here it is. Oh my God, there's a fucking banner.
Look at that! With a Chosen banner. If this was the only change that you made in your cooking, this one change from God knows what oil you're using now to avocado oil, it would be a significant change. And by the way, if you don't get a bottle and you go looking for avocado oil, and you should, you want 100% pure. There are some places that say that, but there is a worldwide controversy, ladies and gentlemen, with pure oils being delivered not pure. It's happening in the olive oil world, and it's happening in the avocado oil. 100% pure is what you got. You know that for sure by buying Chosen. That's the safest way. Oh, and by the way, this is only open to residents of the United States of America and none of my family, so. Sorry everybody else around the world. We're getting there. But go look for your own avocado oil. You'll be very happy. Chosen, thank you. So to recap, Chosen Foods is giving away 2,000 1 liter bottles of 100% pure avocado oil. All you have to do is go to thegreatestcookingoil.com. I don't always use avocado oil, but when I do, stupid. Okay, should we continue on with our cheesesteaks? Shall we?
Let's do it.
We shall. This is the steak. Look, do what you want. I'm going to tell you this one thing. The key to a Philly cheesesteak, in this case, a San Diego cheesesteak, whatever you call it, is ribeye. Don't mess around and get some other weird cut. And there's no chicken cheesesteak, ladies and gentlemen. Notice this about my steak. Ready? It's been in my freezer about an hour. And why? Because it's almost impossible to cut this as thin as we want to if it's soft. Soft doesn't work. This does work. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna just take this a little bit off here. And a little fat's fine. And now I'm just gonna start cutting thin. Okay, and if I end up with a giant pile of this, it's gonna be perfect. So some fat is all right, we don't want that. So now we just do this, we cut thin. We've done this with short rib here, cut it super thin, cooked really fast. It's a really great way to do this. Really great way. If you had a slicer, that would be ideal. Look, we're trying to get as close as we can to the way they do it there. And they take a steak like this and they do the long strips of it. Well, that's too difficult for, you know, regular people to do. So I find this is easy, and this is something that you can actually pull off at home. And you're gonna get to virtually the same place as you would if you sliced it super long. And again, these little pieces of fat that are gonna show up in here, I do not hate them. I really don't. Because what's gonna happen when it's this thin is it's just really gonna melt and add flavor to everything and juice. So just keep going. This is about a pound, slightly more than a pound of a steak. I've taken a little bit off, but it's all good. And when you're done, we're ready to cook. And before we start to throw this on the grill, we have to get our Cheez Whiz ready. Did that come out straight?
Yes.
Almost. Cheez Whiz. Let's see. There's 2 tablespoons, there's 80 calories, 5 grams of fat. That's it. We've all had Cheez Whiz, right? There's no having to explain what Cheez Whiz is. It's Cheez Whiz. And just like this. And we'll do another blob because that's what we want. Now you don't want to burn it. It's not going to take very long. Look, it's almost there.
Is it like Velveeta?
It's sort of, but softer. So you need it pourable, right? You don't want to have to clump that on top of the steak. You want it pourable. So we'll just let it do its thing for a sec. Now we'll address the buns. Okay, the roll. The roll's an important component of it, and I know people are gonna scream and say that's not it. So I failed right off the bat. And I feel bad about that. But I don't have those Italian rolls or whatever they are that they use in Philly. I just don't. I've got these, and these are gonna be pretty good. I'm gonna cut them, put a hinge, that's always important. So right here, go about most of the way through. We got that. I'm gonna throw them on the flat top just for a second or so to give them a little bit of crisp. Don't forget, one's Cheez Whiz, one's Provolone. Now we're set. Oh God. That's perfect. All right, I'm set. The buns are ready. The steak is cut and ready. The onions are ready to be included. The whiz is ready. So let's make this happen, bitches. Okay, the buns will go on just to get a light toast on them, and they will live there. And before the meat goes on, we're gonna put a little oil, make that a little avocado oil. Wait, make that Chosen Foods 100% pure avocado oil right there. Lovely, lovely. Good fat, high smoke, does everything you want. If we go a bit, and now here comes the steak, just like this. And I'm telling you, it's gonna cook very quickly. Look at, already, it's happening. Okay, I probably didn't need all this much. But you want to separate, right? Separate, separate, separate. Get the individual pieces. Like, I'd say it's about halfway done. Almost there, look it. So now here's what I'm gonna do. Now I'm gonna add onions to this. Remember your choices. With or without. With or without. And we're going with. Check the buns, light toast. And now we season with salt. As the great Tony Luke taught me, now's when you add the salt. If you add it too early, it'll pull the moisture out of the meat, and that's not what you want. And we're also not cooking this very hot because it helps it to stay more moist. Again, that's Tony Luke, 101 right there. Okay, so now check out what we're gonna do. Now we're gonna make a couple piles. Like this, 1 and 1. For the provolone, we do this move. We put the cheese straight down like this. And then this goes on top. That does its thing. This guy is done. So now we can go here. So while the provolone melts, we pick up our perfect bun here. And this cheesesteak. And this beef and onions. This goes right on top beautifully. We'll set this guy down. Look at that. The cheese is melting. The whole thing is unfreaking believable. And that needs to go in a bun. When you've got your shot, Maxie, let's go. I want to scoop some of this up. Are you ready? Look at that. That is provolone, all melted inside. Let's put it down, check them both out. Okay. There's the provolone, all melty on top. Now you come in with the Cheez Whiz here. Like that. You know I'm a fan of putting something green on top of stuff. Little pop of color. Guess what I'm not putting on this? Anything else. Now look, you got to admit, it's tough to beat at least the looks of this one with the Cheez Whiz because it's gorgeous and it's bright. And anytime you're ready, Max, we can take bites. Which one will be better? The provolone or the Whiz? The provolone or the Whiz? Let's cut them in half and have a look. We'll cut each. Look at that, wow. And this. Holy shit. Let's go. Because the Cheez Whiz is such a distinctive flavor, I don't want it to ruin my palate for the provolone, so we're going provolone first because it's definitely more gentle. You know, the beef is so tender. The provolone is there, but it's not in your face. The onions add, I would only ever have it wit, but you taste the beef so well because there's not a lot of other flavors going in here. There's no mayonnaise, there's no pepper, there's just salt near the end. Tony Luke is right. That's when you add it. Okay, okay. Saving my opinion. And now, the Whiz. This melty, gooey.
I'm the Whiz.
Fly. And a bite. Before. And a bite. Wow. It's going to be hard. Clearly, the Whiz is cheese forward, man. You're getting more cheese in this than in the provolone. It's gooier. It's definitely richer on the mouth. But I have to make a decision. Do I have to make a decision?
Mm-hmm.
Let me just have one more bite of this, just to remind myself. I think I'm a Whiz guy. I didn't see that coming. That first bite with the provolone was fantastic, but there's just something extra unctuous with the crazy Whiz. I'll probably die much quicker if I only eat the Whiz kind, because I don't know what the hell is in that, but it's freaking great. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the simplest things we've made: onions, beef, cheese, bun. That's it. That's really it. What's the key? Freeze your ribeye. Slice it super thin. Salt lightly at the end, and that's it. Like Tony Luke would say. Okay. Today's been fun. Today's been crazy delicious. He can't wait to get in here and figure out his own. But thanks for being here, and thank you, Chosen Foods. 2,000 of the 1 liter bottles. Remember, where are you going to go? You're going to go to thegreatestcookingoil.com. Sign up. Get your own bottle. See ya. Thanks for hanging out with us. I'm very hot, but I'm going to eat more, so.